guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the 3. Porzingis with it. Pass to Tatum. Here's Holiday. Buries it down low.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. 5 on the clock. He gets it in there.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Back to Young. Here's the 3. The rebound, Celtics.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside Tatum. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young looking for an opening. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Launches it. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
LeVert outside. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Hawks trail by 3. Here's LeVert. Takes a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside, Brown. Capella with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now LeVert. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got George Niang, Rizachet out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at center. Pass to Capella. Here's LeVert on the mark with the 15-footer. LeVert's got his third bucket of the night.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum taking flight.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. LeVert outside. Knocks it down from distance. LeVert's got 10 points.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
And Pritchard, here we go. Counted.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
Now here's Young. With the teardrop. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Porzingis passes to Craig. Outside Porzingis. Shoots over Okongwu. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Craig. Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. Outside White. Takes a 13-footer. Brown, no good. The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Rizachet. No points yet. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Right side Young. Okongwu, a screen on Holiday. And that one's good. Young.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Holiday looking for an opening. Again, the miss by Boston. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Johnson from the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, That is why you just throw it up there.
Caris LeVert has been on display for Atlanta. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Daniels. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Young with a screen on Holiday. Rizachet, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Outside Young, fires the 3. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Pass to Young. He shoots. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. And here's Young. 15 points in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Holiday. Young from long range. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Pritchard's checked in for White. Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Caris LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. LeVert outside. The 3 from Rizachet. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rizachet's got his first 3 points of the game.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the 2nd half. Throws it up high. Tatum with a steal. Here's Pritchard. He's checked by LeVert. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the 2nd chance look.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the break, Jaylen Brown. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Risache. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Johnson. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Niang. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Celtics up 2. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. And he makes a first. Krejci's checked in for Atlanta. And so Craig nails both of them. Hawks trail by 4. LeVert with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pass to Craig. Here's Tatum. He's checked by LeVert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. From deep. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Okongwu.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And finished off by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Okongwu, a screen on White. Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Tatum. Tatum works through the defense inside.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
There's Young with the 3. Got a piece of it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Young against Holiday. The teardrop. Young can't hit. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum! Money from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Young. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
There's Young with the 3. Offensive board. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, Young with the power move.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
So it's Boston now. They've led by as much as 10. So we see Boston get the win here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lonzo Ball out there with White. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the small forward position. Now, here's Siakam, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Nembhard grabs the board. Pass to Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Ball. Here's Halliburton. Count the basket.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Now the Bulls with it. Buzelis' shot is good.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 5.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Buzelis from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Now here's Nesmith. Guarded closely. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. .124 left in the first. And he converts the layup. He's got 7.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's White, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Buzelis' shot is good.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Halliburton. Chicago grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Ball. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana leading. And he makes that one.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Tyree. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the one spot. Now, here's Toppin. Walker with his screen from McConnell. The kick out to Walker over Williams. Walker's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dosunmu finds Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Walker with his screen for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Here's Halliburton after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Good. Halliburton's got 11.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Love to watch Josh Giddey make plays. This guy's such a great facilitator.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And so here is Indiana. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Turner's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. White with it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his son. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. White, good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Nemhard, the pass to Nesmith. No good on the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. And what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pass the ball. Back to Giddey. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Vucevic a screen on Halliburton. Ball. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 16 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. White looking around. Another three for Chicago.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Plays it up and banks it in. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Ball. 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Giddey. A shot off that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Toppin, a screen on Williams. Pass to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Good on the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside, White hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
Back to Halliburton. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Giddey. No good from outside. The Pacers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Ball sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Nesmith. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Now Vucevic, Turner covering, elbow shot. And it's Vucevic missing. Indiana's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. The rebound by Turner. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Knocks down the trifecta.
You want the answer. Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Outside, Ball. Fires the 3. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And the confidence just oozing out of Ball right now. He feels like he can get any shot he wants. You can ill afford to let him get into a rhythm.
Siakam inside.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put out here at home.
Out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, VA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Daniels, that one's true.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ricochet. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love how competitive this kid Ricochet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Johnson with it. Johnson a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Trae so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Johnson. And a deep 3 from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Johnson against Hart. Towns, left side. The kick out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Brunson misses. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Outside Young. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 10.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Brunson surveys. Towns a screen on Young. And here's Brunson from the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Atlanta. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Precious Achiuwa, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The 3 from Ricochet. Drops in the 3.
And you see how dangerous Ricochet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
For three, Bridges. Rebound Atlanta. Outside man to the middle. Here's Niang. Misses the baby hook.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Bridges. He has 6. Floats one up. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. Do you see that tapering off at any point?
Yeah, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. It's a big difference maker.
Now here's Achua. Still no points. For 3, Bridges. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
It's LeVert on the wing. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Achua. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And again, Mikal Bridges. Bridges has got 16 points now.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
LeVert outside. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Now for those joining us now, we're in the 2nd quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson finds Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And Brunson operating so comfortably there in the pick and roll.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Ricochet. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. Here's Brunson. Achua with a screen on Young. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Ricochet. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Anunoby. Off the left rim and out.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForte. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the 2nd half of basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Risacher in at the 3 spot. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For 3, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 19 points.
They're picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Risacher. Anunoby covering. Young against Brunson to the wing, right side. Uncovered. Risacher, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to Young. Here's Risacher. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hart. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, Young with the power move.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Outside Hart from downtown. Drills it from deep. Hart's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Fearless from Young inside.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Hawks trail by 6. Here's Risacher. He has 6. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Nice positioning and footwork on point, and Towns so smooth down there inside.
Outside Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. There's Young with the 3. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Count it. 11 points in the game.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Campaign. Precious Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Payne with the bucket.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
LeVert outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Payne to pass to Towns. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Sinks the tray.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The three from Rizachet. Pure from three-point range.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the three. Could be what saves the day for them.
Brunson passes to Towns. And here's Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Brunson against Young. Over Brunson. Young misses.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Up top, Young. Brunson defending. And Young gets it to go.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. High post Towns. Okongwu on him. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Atlanta.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh my, Rizachet, just huge.
Brunson with it. The three is up. Okongwu with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
There's the triple. Rizachet, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Young. First personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Harper.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Timeout. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Young. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Young. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. So New York wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Kobe White. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1. Basket, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Now here's White to the paint. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by White.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Vucevic. Outside, White. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Down low. Out to Porzingis. It's White on the wing. White covering. White the pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Buzelis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Tatum's got 6.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball sends a screen for White. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Giddey, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Porzingis, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Pritchard, and the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's White. Outside, Jones. Williams sends a screen for Jones. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. Jones has got 5 now. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brown outside. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Giddey's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Williams.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jones against Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Williams scanning the floor. And the Bulls another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Brown drives in. Brown jams it in.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Holiday against Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Shoots over Brown. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Dosunmu.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Back to White for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Here's Vucevic. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, the defense was there, but he does a great job of creating separation with the fadeaway.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. 2 on the clock. Here's White. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
A 3 from Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Giddey. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Giddey's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Second chance shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a change for the Bulls. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. On defense, Boston. It's a 3-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic, nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bulls trail by 5. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Pass to Pritchard. Holiday, a screen on Giddey. Pritchard passes to Tatum. The revenge 3 from Tatum.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from White.
A smooth 3-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. For the lead, it's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Horford with the screen on Collins. Brown outside. No good. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the Celtics with possession here. The lead is 2. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
From 13, here's Collins, and he lays it straight in. Collins has got his first basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. driving inside. And it goes down 2 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
He got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White for the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, and in a tough situation, the team knows they can rely on him.
Here's Tatum, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
A load inside. Vooch knows how to use that size to get where he wants.
Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Tatum down low. The kick out to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. White against White. And it's Vucevic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
.35 seconds left in the game. And it's White missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
White finds Giddey. The kick out to Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Puts up a deep 3. Porzingis with the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's White. It's money from deep.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for three. Hits the trifecta.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Burks with it. Pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Turner. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Hero. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Wiggins outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana on offense. It's a three-point game. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Turner. Lets it go. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away. As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Wiggins finds Hero. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hero for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Halliburton looking for an opening. 4-3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. Adebayo, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Siakam, that's good.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Siakam. Turner, a screen on Adebayo. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He made a big impact, scoring. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. Outside, Anderson. To the paint. He shoots it. And there's another one for the Heat.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Halliburton outside. Toppin outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Outside Robinson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Anderson. Nembhard, good.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Back to Hero. Can they get it? Buries it from 3. Hero's got 9.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Hero. Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Heat trail by 8. Outside Robinson. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Turner.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Pass to Adebayo. Launches a three. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers leading by 6. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Adebayo with it. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Adebayo against Siakam. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Outside Burks. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, up 4. And we'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Clock at 6. Hero outside. For 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Nembhard. And the shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
From the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Nembhard. He's closely guarded. Halliburton outside. From behind the arc. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick from outside the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
And here's Turner.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Halliburton. There's Neesmith with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Burks. Pass to Ware. 1:33 left in the third. Now Wiggins. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Burks. He nails it, and we're tied. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. Takes it inside.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that one.
Bad intentions. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Indiana shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Mathurin, no good on the free throw.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Anderson with a screen on Siakam. Inside. Anderson can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McConnell. And he converts the layup. McConnell's got his first basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And here's Adebayo. Up in time. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Larson in at the 2 guard. Hero for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Halliburton finds McConnell. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. Highsmith passes to Jovic. It's good. Jovic has got his first points of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 21.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Again, the Heat misses. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. The putback. Heat trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Hero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Pass to Siakam. Over Adebayo. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 5. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Siakam. Over Adebayo. Siakam, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hero, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Adebayo.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Wiggins, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Siakam. He connects.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Hero against Halliburton. Hero, the pass to Burks. Hero outside with the drive. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
Siakam, pass to Nesmith. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Heat call time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Halliburton with some nice D. And he commits the intentional foul. "17 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
From deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. And so the Pacers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got White. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at point guard. Riza with it. Giddey defending. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, that's a great sign for Riza, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Ball kicks to Giddey. Back to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's stolen by Vucevic. He gets it in there.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. And the Hawks with possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Riza. No good there. Great D that time from Vucevic. Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Lets it go from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Okongwu with a screen on White. Here's LeVert. Atlanta again missing. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Giddey with the screen on LeVert. White wide open. He fires. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's LeVert with the drive. That bucket in no time at all.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Now here's Giddey. D right on him. That shot no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. And Riza, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And here are the Bulls now, following the 3 by Atlanta. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Daniels. .50 seconds left to play in the first. Vucevic against Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Ball. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Knocks down the 3-ball. Giddey's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Riza with it. He's got 5. Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. Offensive rebound.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks on top, up 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Now for an update on Trae Young's injury, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Hawks provided us with some information, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Jones. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Hands it from downtown.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Jones against LeVert. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Niang. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now here's Giddey, defended by man. And Giddey gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for man. Daniels, he's checked in for Rizachet. And Trae Young subbed in for Karis LeVert. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trae Jones.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Screen by Niang. Daniels with it. White's there. Daniels kicks to Niang. Pass to Johnson. Here's Niang. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Niang's got 6 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Buzelis. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Buzelis has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Driving in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Rizachet, he's checked in for George Niang. Trae Jones is checked in for Chicago. Young in the corner. Over Jones. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson outside, all alone. And he connects with the jumper. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rizachet's got 8 points. The Bulls leading. Outside, Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Pass to Daniels. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Daniels has got his second bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Giddey. Misses the 3. The Hawks leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Back to Young. Drop past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. 5 to shoot. Here's White. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Atlanta making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Rizachet. Mann comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. And the Bulls making a change also. Williams is checked in. And White kicks to Giddey. Williams for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Screen by Niang. And it's LeVert missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Johnson with a screen on Giddey. 11 feet away. A nice shot by LeVert. Here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Giddey against LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Giddey sets the pick for White. 1 second left. He lays it in. White's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in its center.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
So both teams changing it up here. LeVert hits both of them. And here is Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Outside White. Here's the three. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Daniels, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Giddey finds Ball. Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Pass to Giddey. Over Ricochet. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 2. Good, nice job down low. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Giddey against Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Giddey against Young. Back to Giddey. The tray. Johnson with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Giddey against Young. Giddey kicks to White. Got it!
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Buzelis. Okongwu grabs the ball. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Here's Young.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And an intentional foul right there. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
A 3 off the inbound. And it's Risa Shea missing. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Young. And here's Johnson outside. He can't get that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging...
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. To the paint. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Wiggins.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Outside, Brown. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ware. Outside Burks. Now here's Hero. Jacks up a 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. White looking it over. Porzingis with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Down low. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Hero. Back to Adebayo. They set the pick. Shoots over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Shoots over Horford. Adebayo, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Brown passes to Pritchard. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Brown looking around. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front, up by 4, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside Tatum, driving in. Oh, look out! A strong take by Tatum.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
The Celtics with the lead. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Craig. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
And finished off by Anderson.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Back to Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Puts up a deep 3. And Drew Holiday hits from deep. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. 14 feet away. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis up top. And rejected. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Nice move. The rebound by Ware.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Robinson passes to Hero. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hero's got 8 points.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Blocked! Adebayo passes to Mitchell. A minute 9 left in the second. Outside Burks. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Burks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Outside White, and Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Craig is checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 12.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday. The 3-ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell misses. The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now Holiday. Outside, Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pass to Wiggins. Launches it. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Brown for 3. The shot off that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. Tatum finds White. Tatum a screen on Burks. Brown with it. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. JT for 3.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Stolen by Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
There's White. White coming through.
Probably probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Burks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Adebayo against Holiday. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Two open that time. Made it look easy. Hero's got 11 points.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Back to Tatum. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Brown with some nice D. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Tatum. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 11 points in the game.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Pulls it. And the jumper is good. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday against Hero. Ware, that's good. Ware's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Over Adebayo. And that one comes up a bit short. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Hero outside. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's another one for the Heat. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Miami out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Highsmith to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. For 3, Robinson. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Craig. Highsmith grabs the board. Miami trailing. Pass to Robinson. Hero outside. From deep. On target from range. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer. Larson with a rebound. Pass to Hero. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Here we go.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Hero with it. Wiggins, left side. Pass to Ware, and here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Hero outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 1. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Tatum against Adebayo. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Here's Hero, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Holiday. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Hero, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Here's White. That shot off. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Here's Burks. And he sinks it. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Adebayo against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Tatum. Money.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Going for the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Outside Burks. No good on the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Adebayo, that's good. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.